Hey G Squad, welcome back to sort of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we got this cool undertone here, and print what this is an LED floor lamp. If you see right here, we do have two different types of LED floor lamp. One that gives you guys a flexible gooseneck, and the other one here is a dual-sided lamp, so where they actually have the light on top, and also one at the bottom that you do have the option to turn it 360, and you do have the option to bend it like this, which is really cool. And for both of them, it does give you guys like the manual control, remote control, and for this one, it does give it the app control, but for this one, it does not. And also for this one, it also gives you guys something that's very different that this one does not have, which is pretty much the RGB option. So you can feel free to use the RGB option on here if you guys want to, which is pretty cool. But this is pretty much what you guys do get when you guys do fully assemble it. It's very easy and very simple. You pretty much get the different parts on here and just screw it together. Like this one part here, one part here, one part here, that you pretty much just want to screw it together, which I actually cover in a different video if you guys are interested in terms of how to assemble it and what actually it includes when you guys do get it. And if you guys notice for both of them, it does give you guys the remote control on here that is magnetic. That will pretty much stick it on there and very easy for you guys to get access to it, which is pretty cool. But you see, once you guys do fully assemble it, this is what the product looks like. One thing right now, before I actually talk a little bit more about the product, I do want to test out each one of them to show you guys what it looks like. So let's turn off the light first. And we'll turn off this one here first to show you guys what's on here. So like I mentioned, you can feel free to use the button on here to turn on, turn it off, change the different temperature on here if you guys do want to, increase or lower the brightness level if you guys want to as well. Or you can also use remote control. So if you guys are cared about what's on here, this is everything that's included on here. So feel free to turn it off, turn it on, timer option, turn on max brightness level, change different mode. So there's reading light option, coffee mode, computer mode, sleep mode, and etc. So feel free to play around with how you guys do one for this one. And once you have it done, just stick back on the remote on here, and it's all set. And like I mentioned, for this one, it does have a flexible gooseneck. So you do have the option to angle in different directions if you guys do want to. So whether if you guys want to bounce it on the floor, bounce it towards the camera, bounce it towards the ceiling, or the wall, you do have all different options available. And the bottom of the platform is actually very stable. So when you guys do move it around, it won't fall down, which is very nice. So having the flexible gooseneck is actually very convenient, but that's pretty much everything for this one. Let's turn it off. And now I'll show you this one. So similar to what you guys get on this one, they do give you guys a manual control on here. So that way you can turn it on right here for the top one, or you can turn on the bottom one, or have both of them on. But when you guys use this one, it does not give you guys as much control on here when you guys do use it. You do have to use the remote control or the app. So for example, if I do bring down the brightness level on here, that's what it looks like on the lowest brightness level. If you guys bring it back up, that is the max. If you guys want to change the color, press on color. So this is one color. Here is 2. Here is 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So that's pretty much the RGB light option. Let me turn off the bottom one to show you guys a better point of view. So I'm gonna see how right now it's red. If I do change it, now it's green, now it's blue, now it's pink. So I think there's around like 5 or 6 different color options on here for you guys to use. And if you guys do press the mode button, it automatically changes the different color on here with a different pattern that you can use. If you guys press on auto, this is auto. And same thing for this one, it also gives you guys a timer option as well. If you see right here on the remote. So that's pretty much everything that's on here. If you guys turn back on the brightness for both of them, this is the final product. And like I mentioned, for the top part here, you do have the option to turn it 360, or you can flex it or bend it in different angle like this, or the other as well, which is pretty cool. But this one definitely gives you guys the coverage on top and light on the bottom for like a reading light if you guys want to use it, which is pretty cool. Once you get done, you can put the remote back on here, and it's all set with that part. And like I mentioned, for this one, it does give you guys the app control. So I'm actually turn on the app to show you guys what's on there. So this is pretty much what the app looks like when you guys do turn it on and connect it. So this is a Keepsmile app, because the product itself is called Keepsmile, or the brand. So you do have the option to change the different color on here, the timer option. You do also have like the different scene option on here as well. And you do have a schedule option as well. So if you guys do change the different pattern on here, let's use this one, or this one, or this one. Feel free to play around with how you guys do one. And you also have the option to adjust the different brightness level, the different color temperature, etc. So let's say, for example, if you guys do change it, here's this one, here's that one, turn it off, turn it on, change it to blue or pink. Here's blue, and here's red. and they do give you guys the option to control one of them at a time if you guys want to. But the thing about this one is the fact that for the RGB light options is only on top, it's not on the bottom. The bottom one only works as a reading light option for like the different color temperature, I believe, and also the brightness level. And that is pretty much everything that's on the product. So now that we show you guys a quick comparison between both of them, now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for both of these products, I do have to say that it is pretty worth it for what you guys do get. But if you guys want my honest opinion in terms of which one I do prefer for myself or which one's the better option to go for, I do feel like the Keepsmile is the better option to go for. And the reason why is because it gives you guys dual light, one for top and one for bottom. That way it gives you guys a lot more coverage when you guys do use it. And also give you guys a much brighter light as well, because it does give you guys the option to adjust the different brightness level on here. And also give you guys the RGB option as well, which is pretty cool. But on top of all that, I think one of the coolest things about this product is the fact that it gives you guys many different ways for controlling. One is manual, one is remote, and the very last thing is the app control. Where for this one here, it only gives you guys the manual control and remote control, and it doesn't give you guys the RGB option, and it only has one light. So that's pretty much the difference between both of these. So in my opinion, I would have to say that this one's much more worth it in my opinion. But if you guys do end up getting this one, it's totally fine because this one's actually pretty good as well. You can see the coverage on here when you guys do use it. It's literally so bright. I think in a way that one is actually very much brighter than this one if you guys kind of look at it, because it does have a lot more light on here and it's much more powerful, but it doesn't give you guys that same coverage for the top and bottom like this one. So regardless of which one you do get, that is totally up to you guys. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or happy want these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money on something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.